Um, I just wanted to make a quick video because I actually had a very interesting call with the CEO of a massive fucking company. Big company, 500 employees. He reached out to me about Project 33 and we had a call, and he's kind of been following my stuff, and he gave me very good advice, and the advice he basically gave me was be careful about giving advice because I'm young. I'm 22 years old, so I'm not really in a position to give a lot of advice. There are things that I can do better and know better than other people in certain things, right? But if you give advice, you want to be sure that you actually tested it. And so often I feel like, and I myself too, we just want to share the current thing that we do, and like, hey, I just started waking up at 5 a.m. every single morning. You should do that too. Or hey, I started using this new tool for 2 days and I've been so much more productive in these three days, and you should be using that tool too. And it's like, you can share your sentiment and you can share, the new things that you try out, but being more careful and aware of actually telling other people to do the same thing. Because unless you've done it for a decently long time and consistently have gotten results from that specific thing, anything you tell other people to do is just guessing in the dark. And over time, if you're guessing in the dark, some of that advice will be bad advice, and over time people will realize that, and you will lose credibility and people won't take your advice anymore. So that's it. Just be and now I'm trying to give advice here. I'm not giving advice, okay? I'm sharing what I kind of internalized from that call, that I'm gonna be much more aware of when and how and what about I'm gonna give advice to other people. Dab. What's up? Just wanted to drop in. It's midnight. I'm eating some ice cream, but it's protein ice cream, high protein and no sugar, and it's caramel and it's so fucking good. Had an incredible day again. Yeah, super productive. Look at that to-do list. I feel like, I think what I really realized, it's like, well, for one thing, I've gotten a better understanding of the things I care about. One of the things is a very special person in my life, and that also allowed me to kind of put perspective on like everything else, Project 33, my friends, how I'm spending my time. I'm working more than ever right now, but I'm also like spending more time with that person than ever, which is fascinating. Today I noticed a bit like the shorter sleep that I've gotten the last couple nights, but I just took a nap and it was good, and my energy, like my energy, like not my energy of like, I slept only 5 hours, but like my energy has just been so incredible. So I'm just fucking grateful and zen mode and happy. Some good things happened for Project 33 today. I got some very good leads through the website and through LinkedIn directly. I built out the CRM. I can't really show it because then you would see all the names of all leads. But like, I feel like I've gotten a grip on things again. Like I know what's going on. I know what is the next step. I know what's happening. I understand like what I want to do and why I want to do it. I'm excited to work. So now for me it's like really figuring out like how did that, consolidation phase of, spending more time on myself versus the business and like getting in tune with my emotions and like figuring this thing out with the other person. And how can I now make sure that I continuously keep doing that? Because it's not a one-off thing where you can say like, oh, now I figured it out and now I can just like go back into old patterns. It's like, no, now now you have to make sure how to build this into your life, so it becomes a routine. Not a routine necessarily, but you can't lose this perspective of the things you care about and why you care about them. Like, how do you remind yourself of of the things that you care about, and how do you remind yourself that you need to be like, you need to know like what you care about. Like, that's actually how I think about it. Like, how it's been thrown around like everywhere that you need to find your passion, and it's like, what am I passionate about? I feel like that's a very hard question to answer. It's like, what am I passionate about? Like, I don't have a fucking clue. Instead, ask yourself, what do I care about? I think that's an easier question. Like, what do I care about, right? It's the people, is it your family? Is it a girlfriend? Is it your friends? Is it, like a certain cause of like, hey, I want to help more people have clean water in the world. Like, what is it that you care about, and then based on that, like, you can create everything around that. If you care a lot about your family, like, make sure there's always time for your family, because it's not what you care about, it's like, what do you actually like do in your life? Like, what are the actions, right? Like, you can say, and like, I made that mistake so much when I was like, yeah, I care about like, this thing, but I'm not doing it. It's like saying like, yeah, I care about my health. Like, yeah, I care so much about being healthy. And then you never ever go to the gym. Then like, it's like, you don't really care about it. Like, either you don't actually care about it and you're just lying to yourself, or you're just confused, because obviously if you care about it, then you would make the time to do that, right? Makes sense. Anyway, just rambling on. Gonna go to bed, and tomorrow it's my grandma's birthday, 85th. I gotta hold a speech. I haven't prepared anything yet. I just want to talk, why I'm grateful for her. Like, just try to make it in the moment. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in the way I want to do it, because obviously, like, it's a speech, so like, I'm gonna be talking in front of like 30 people. Like, I'm still not super comfortable with talking in front of a crowd. So, but yeah, that's like my plan. So, thank you for watching, and then see you tomorrow. Right there. I'm so confused. Anyway, peace out.
Hard to wake up when there's no alarm to wake you up. See